Think fast. An angry, hungry mob of urban warfare gangsters is pounding on your door. There are 8 basic responses to this situation. 7 out of 8 of them get you and your family killed. Only 1 ensures you and your family live happily ever after. Do you know what that response is? If you can't answer that question, you have a responsibility to yourself to listen carefully to every word of this presentation and take notes. And shut down every other application on your computer but this one, to avoid a moment's distraction. Because the free information I share in the next 6 minutes is literally life and death information. With no exaggeration, here they come. What follows is just a small taste of what's included in this package. How $300 can get you 44 foods that will have you satisfied, nourished, and happy as a clam, no matter how long the food shortages last. And how to survive and thrive in an urban warfare situation. When the bullets start to fly in your neighborhood, they always do in a food shortage. You'll thank everything holy you had these no-hold-barred tactics in your corner. How to keep police and military out of your home, even if they've got an evacuation order. Think of the lifetime nightmares you'll save your children when you know this simple tactic. How to never find yourself in a government breadline. You don't want to be in a position of who in your family gets the last piece that you need to live on for a week. With the information shared in this chapter, you'll know exactly how to eat well. I'm talking cookies, milk, and brownies, even while your society's infrastructure collapses around you. It's easier and cheaper than you think. How to not only protect but grow your wealth amid chaos. The elite understand that every problem has a silver lining to be exploited. Steal their tactics for using the shake-up to come out on top of the economic food chain every single time. How to exploit a living source of the world's best water, 100% for life. Most filters drain your water of essential nutrients you'll desperately need in a crisis. This is the only smart way to do it. The truth about having a gun. Having a gun is not what you think. And if you're like most, here's a big one. If you are elderly, reliant on specific medications such as insulin or a pacemaker or oxygen machines, or even overweight, history would show that you would be the first to die in a crisis. But history would also show that with preparation, there are things that even you can do to skyrocket your chances of survival. If you are dependent on government programs such as food stamps, WCK, or even Social Security, you too are candidates for early death in the event of a crisis, including a shutdown of basic government services. You need a way to change those odds without breaking the bank. I haven't yet seen real answers for this vulnerable portion of our population, which is why I go into detail on the topic here. Also covered, the $50 medicine kit that can get you out of most any medical jam, or at least buy you the time you need to get help. The real shelf life of life-saving drugs. What the drug companies won't tell you is found on page 76 of the book. And before I forget, if you are elderly, you might as well have a target on your back for invasions by those who are drug addicted. These addicts are likely to be on your block already. They know you have the opiates they are addicted to. In the event of a crisis, they will be beating down your door unless you know how to protect yourself from them. The answer to this nightmare scenario is included in a family survival course. As we both know, there are a lot of different ways an economic or natural disaster can go. Nobody can predict the future, unless you're the ones creating it. Hit the button below, fill out the secure form that follows, empower yourself, end the fear, end the uncertainty, end the sleepless nights, and finally, know exactly what to do no matter what happens. Hit the button now and unleash your inner hero. I'll see you on the other side with a special announcement.